Welcome back, you guys. Today I'm going to be showing you how to get unlimited packs for Team of the Season so you can all pack your favourite players. So make sure to drop a like down below and of course subscribe if you are new around here, because we'll be giving away 5 copies of EAFC when we hit 14k. We're only 850 subs away. We're getting ever so close and it's only been like a few days. You guys just got to subscribe, send me proof on Instagram and you will be entered in. But without further ado, let's get into it. So if you guys are sick of losing at FIFA because your team isn't good enough or you're not good enough at the game, then right now you need to head over to skycoach.gg. Not only can they coach you in your weekend league or play your games for you can buy any amount of coins you want, and all of the services get 10% off right now with the code PRORECALL. Go check them out below. Make sure to click the link in the description and let's get into it. So I know some of you are going to be thinking, well, do I have enough coins to even start doing these methods to get unlimited packs? You do. No matter what you have, you'll be able to. If you have nothing, go play 2 live rivals games. You're going to come back with around 700 coins and you are going to be ready. All you've got to do, if you don't have anything at all, is get 750 coins and do the bronze method. Now I've done a whole video of that very recently and I will drop that in the links below, but simply you use that method to build your way up to being able to do this. Now obviously you don't need a lot of coins to start this at all. You can start with the bronze pack method, but if you do have 10 to 20k, you can just go on to do the rest. And for those of you who do spend money on the game, I would actually say make sure to get your provision packs out of the way, because we're going to start with one of the absolute must-dos right now, which is the trophy crafting upgrade. Now, some of you will probably be thinking, well, okay, you've got to do that 100 times for it really to mean anything. And for those of you who don't know, there's an objective where if you complete it 100 times, every 10 completions gets you a pack or an icon. So they are lower tier icons, but I'm at the 70th completion now. So if we go over to the objective section, I've completed quite a few today. You'll find that I've got a Balak waiting for me. Now, some of you will think, right, that's useless. For starters, it's 86 fodder for an SBC. So at the worst case scenario, I've just got a free 86 fodder. Okay, some of you might not like that, but it's definitely better than nothing. Now, on top of that, obviously, we've got a ton of other stuff there. So you've got all the way down to 100 completions. You can see, obviously, what I've already got there. They've all gone into SBCs. At 100, you get an 84 times 4. You get an icon barns, and then you've got 284 plus 4s and a 784 plus for completing all of it. Now, I know that's a lot, but the pack weight on these babies is absolutely ridiculous. So I'm going to complete 5, show you the results, just to show you why you need to be doing this as part of your unlimited packs. Now, I know some of you are going to think, well, how are we getting that unlimited? But we also, obviously, we've been through this before, have the silverware smelting, and they lead from one to the other. Now, what I would say is the silverware smelting is a very good base layer for everything right now in terms of having coins to be able to just reproduce packs. By completing it, you get 2 bronze packs and an 11 gold players pack, which works right into trophy crafting. Now, if you are someone who's going to spend FIFA points, you can go do the provision packs because they're going to build the trophy craftings very, very easily. If you don't want to spend any FIFA points and you want to just go in this raw dogging it, absolutely no money, which is the understandable way to do it and the smart way, you want to do silverware smelting as much as possible. You have 7 completions a day. It's very cheap to do. Why not? Coming back into the game just before we open those packs, that red card looks beautiful. The reason I actually came off of the FIFA on the console is because it's so much easier to do them on the mobile phone. So I've actually made 10 in a very short space of time. I've even completed the next section of the objective, which as we can see here is going to reward me with, if we can see it, we have been given 284 players pack. Now I'm not going to open all of the rewards that we get. So for example, when I get the 784 players pack, I'm not going to open that until TOTS. Some of them I will open pre-TOTS, and I'll tell you guys why after we've gone through the results of these. So I'm not going to spend too much time on the packs. There's not a ton of impacts right now. This is mostly to get fodder for the other packs, because right now there's so much you have to be doing with the 81 times 10s, things like that. To craft them, you have to open some other packs. Pack number 1, who have we got? That's not bad at all. Oh, Dosso. Definitely can't complain, but seeing that Cruz is probably... Okay, so neither of them are tradable, which means we need to craft them into an SBC. So for Vlahovic, we've got this 83 plus pack. So this one gives us 83 plus players. Now, I've not actually been doing a ton of these. It's not an SBC I'm a fan of in terms of pack weight, but it's perfect for your miscellaneous gold rares where actually there's not much else you can do for them, but you can pop them into the SBC. So we've got the squad completed. That's an 83 plus done. So that's another pack that we can use to craft some of these 81 times 11s, but we've also got rid of one of our dupes. Now, before we craft Cruise into another SBC, you also need to remember to do your daily login every single day. If you complete this every day that they've got it running, you're going to be able to get the chance to get a team of the season for free. So that's one of the biggest perks. You also get every single day little rewards. So along with the 81 plus pack that you do get, which actually is good for crafting things, that's a nice little pack there. If we go over to objectives, you've also got yourself another little one here. So if we go onto here, as you can see, TOTS player pack for the final reward, complete 5, I get 3 83 pluses. Then we've got 8 La Liga, because obviously any league specific packs do not open till TOTS. If you're going to open anything, do rated packs. I know some of you are going to say, oh, well, I would rather have them over TOTS. The thing is, those are going to be the best ones to craft in. You're not going to have huge pack weight on a lot of things right now. And of course, a lot of pack weight is going to be terrible over the team of the season period. But the best packs are to have a league specific, open them over the league, and I think they're going to give you your best shot. Now, we're going to fold Cruz in here because he drastically reduces the rating we need for everywhere else, and my club is looking a bit dry. So we've also got our new Will and E card in there as well. We've got Cruz crafted in, and we've got a mixed players pack back. Now, especially tradable packs, I would open everything like that now. You might find yourself getting an icon, you might get a hero, but most of all, I actually don't think I ever really save tradable packs for promos, purely because I always think untradable packs have a much better way, and they obviously do, but I just would rather, you know, I know I'm going to get dupes and stuff, I'll craft them in, that's fine, but I would rather get coins and things like that now. None of them are going to sell, but if I wanted to, I could have a look and maybe delve into, I mean, that guy for Brentford, he probably goes, a lot less than I was expecting, but he'll go for something. We can list him up, and that's kind of part of the bronze method type things, but you guys would have heard that in the bronze pack video if you haven't checked it already, and of course if you haven't, go check it out. But what we are going to do, obviously going back to these packs, I will obviously complete that SBC because it's a really good one. Prem is probably the most important team this season to my team anyway, or League One. But looking over here, we're going to go and complete the rest of the 80s, but we're only going to do 3 more because the first 2 I've been able to show you how good the pack weight is, and I've shown you how to craft in, so we don't want to spend too much time just doing that. We've got an okay one there. That's not great, but that's perfect because we have so many SBCs that require 83 rated squads at the minute. So we'll go and do, we've got 2 more to go. We've had an 88, an 85, and some good base cards that we can just use for SBCs. We've got here a Rashford. Rashford's pretty standard, nothing special. We've got that one up, so that's brilliant. Once again, pretty standard pack. So we've had 2 pretty standard and 2 that have been good fodder. So we've basically completed half of the Prem SBC for free just out of these cards. If you actually look what we've got. And for the final one, CDM, Torreira, 81. I mean, it's not brilliant, but once again, these are cards that we can use in SBCs. So both of these are untradeable from the looks of things. So we're going to go put them into the next pack. And if you go to the newest section of your pile, you'll find obviously the newest cards. So what we're going to do is, of course, pop them into 83 plus, because although I don't love the SBC, it's very useful for cards which, you know, 81 rated, they don't have a lot of use in ratings SBCs. You know, a lot of the other ones, they're 82, 83, 84. So that's kind of what you're sitting on for top. So we don't need them for anything specific, but it's great that there's an SBC. We can just chuck all of our sort of miscellaneous dupes in. Now, I did say before you should open the provision packs, and actually from doing those trophy crafting, I've completely rinsed what I have in terms of not commons. Sorry, I've said that completely wrong. But common, sorry. So we go over here, 500 for what you get for this. It's actually really good. I really rate these packs, and I do think it's one of them packs that's really geared towards, oh, you need to buy FIFA points, because no one's going to spend 100k on this, but actually 500 FIFA points seems really reasonable. So they've really got us by the balls there as always, but because I've got no commons in my club, they're 100, none of them are duplicates or anything, but that has just sorted me out for another 10 trophy packs, because actually with 100 you only need 10 per SBC, so that's another 10 packs sorted. If I open the other 2, that's going to get me all the way to the 100 that I need to do. So that is a really simple way of doing it. The other way is obviously you can buy that pack with coins, and of course you've got the ability to do the crafting with the crafting upgrade. I do think that is a really good upgrade that they've given us. Once again, another SBC you do need to do along all of this is of course a marquee matchup. Now, not only does it bring us filters obviously every week, we've got the Barca Atletico, we've got the Man City and Arsenal, but the reality is this is easy packs. I mean, look at the packs you get: Prime Electrum, Gold Players, Mixed Players, and Jumbo Premium, and then we also get on top of that Rare Electrum. Now, all of those I would open now. I wouldn't save them for Team of the Season, but that's going to get you good fodder back. It might get you just random players, which usually you'd be like, oh, I can't be bothered with this, but actually now, right, 81 plus 11, or 81 plus 11? 81 plus times 11. And of course we've got the Bundesliga here, you've got the La Liga as well. I don't think we have a League One yet. We've got the Serie A, the Prem. Now, I'll be honest, I don't think that you should do all of these. I don't think that you should spam all of these. Do the ones that you're going to need players for. For me, I'm going to do Prem, Serie A, and League One. The reason I'm doing Serie A is because I have so many good untradeable Serie A players, which I can't get into squads. I'm also going to complete Marquisio, so it makes sense because I'm going to end up maybe with a need for some Serie A, but Prem and League One, they're the best ones to do for me in terms of the 81 times 11. Now, when I move over to the other SBCs, 82 times 10, that's pretty standardized. I would suggest everyone does this because it makes a lot of sense, and you can craft your 83 pluses into this one really easily. Also this one, also this one. I mean, the way you can craft right now is ridiculous. It's so easy. To give you like beginner's basic absolute guide, you go silverware smelting, you complete these 2, right? Easily done. 11 silvers, 11 bronzes. Now you've got 11 commons. You complete one of these. And you just cycle that because you can sell the bronzes from the packs and use them to open more packs. I know it sounds a little bit tedious, and it always will be in the way that a game is designed for you to spend money and you're not spending money, and you do it in this way where it spends a lot more time. But the value you get back, if you actually look at the value of coins and the value of points, your time, if you actually spend it and make the coins like this and get the players like this, you're going to get more than if you spend the money on the FIFA points. I'll always spend FIFA points because I make money from YouTube, and that's not some sort of brag. It's just to say, actually, I don't think you guys should. If you guys have the opportunity, trade and craft packs like this. Of course, we've got to speak about these. We do all the time. The Mixed League and the Premium League upgrades, they're still here. We've got 88 days left on them, and they are just so easily completed. So complete them on top as well. Now, if any of this video has been useful to you, please don't be afraid to subscribe, and of course enter in that giveaway. It is always appreciated, and so is all the comments and the likes. So drop those down below, and I'll see you tomorrow.